Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is an Amazon review. This is an Amazon review of a small plastic bottle. But bear with me because there is going to be a hypothetical situation laid out in which you would need this small plastic bottle, and then it will make more sense. So this product can be found in my Amazon storefront in the appropriate section. That said, the one in the storefront is a set of them. You have to buy them in sets. I bought this in a set. The ones that are in the section are clear. When I originally bought this, which was actually from Amazon in a smaller set, I wanted clear, but they did not have it in stock. And I went with blue just because I needed something and I needed it quickly. So it is a 2-ounce pump spray bottle. All right. So it's simple. When I say pump spray, it's not, I mean a compression sprayer instead of like a trigger that you'd have on a larger bottle. Now, before I started using this, I used to use a larger spray bottle, but it's a little bit too much for what I'm about to lay out for you here. So it's just, I mean, this is real, it's simple, plain Jane, 2-ounce bottle with a pump sprayer on top. And there is a cap. Cap is noteworthy. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing great about it. It's not exactly something I get excited about. That said, this is something I would not want to lose. So, let's say you had a small round can and you had a product that you really liked in it. Okay, let's say the can was, the product inside the can was 1.2 net weight ounces. Hypothetically, for the sake of saying. And for whatever reason, it, although was supposed to be moist or have a moisture content, it was dry. Okay? And you would have rather had the moisture content if you were going to use the product. This is what you do. You take one of these bottles, all right? You fill it about somewhere between half and 2/3 up with spring water. I personally use spring water, okay? I'm in a metropolitan area. I'm not too keen on the idea of using tap. So I am on the water system. There is no well, let me put it that way. If you have well water, that depending what you think of your own well water, basically. So you're going to fill it up somewhere between half and 2/3 with spring water, okay? You're going to take the cap. You're going to fill it up 2/3, or if you really want to, less or more, all the way up to the top, with baking soda. Arm & Hammer baking soda. That's what I use. You take the baking soda, and obviously the pump top is off. You dump it into the bottle. Why you can't just do that with the cap into the thing? The hole is, it's not huge, but I don't see why that is impossible. That said, the set that I have in my Amazon storefront may very well have small funnels with it. So whatever. I mean, you should be able just to dump it. So now you have about up to there with water and a cap full of baking soda in there. You're going to put the cap back on. You are going to shake vigorously. Vigorously. I'm messing around. You don't need to shake it that much. Once you have it all shaken up in there, you are going to take the nondescript, hypothetical, circular black can of your product that has dried out. You are going to fluff up the middle so it is puffed up in the middle of the can. So you have sort of sides of it exposed. You are going to take this and you are going to, at the 6 o'clock, well, sorry, I'm sorry, 3, 6, and somewhere between 10 and 11, one pump spray. Okay? 3 sprays. Try to get them at 20-minute marks. Depending how you go, that could be anywhere on the time dial. 3 sprays, shut the can. Put the can on a flat surface and rotating it with your hand every couple shakes. Shake it. Now, at this point, for absolute best results, if you have the luxury of time, you can put it in the refrigerator overnight. If you do not have the luxury of time, e.g., it's your only product, it can be used immediately, basically. But that is how you are going about adding moisture back to the product and reactivating it so any... I'm trying to figure out a word how to... it starts with N. To release that more easily. That's why the baking soda is added, to change the pH balance. So, as I said, I used to use a pump like plant sprayer because that's what I had. No matter how I did it, it just wasn't right. It was too much. You know, I would try to, because you can't have it on stream. Number one, you can't have it on stream. So you put it so it's like a fine spray. But when you do that and set one of those things to a fine spray, it really makes it a wide angle that is coming out of it. So then you try to get it closer to the product. Problem with that is it's too much for the product. This is the exact type spray that you want, the right amount. It's not going out too wide. You're not soaking down your hand, what you're wearing. If you're out of debt, you get what I'm saying? So this is what I use, and the reason I put it in the storefront, okay? Because people have repeatedly asked me, and one of the older videos, how to recondition, is people watch that video, okay? I don't know what the count is up to now, but this is what I am using now. Now, as I said, the ones I put in the storefront are not blue. I wish I had a clear one like the ones in the storefront. Not that I'm overly worried about. Basically, whenever I'm about to use this, I shake it up. It's not just right when I put the baking soda in, I shake it once, and then, you know, it sits on a countertop for 2 weeks, and then I just use it in spray. Every time I pick it up to use it, I shake it again. So I'm not overly concerned. I you know, knowing baking soda and water, I know, you know, nothing's clumping or anything like that, but it would be nice to see what the concentration was like and whatnot. But at the time, they were sold out of clear. Now, in the storefront, they now are, I believe, only clear. All right? I do not know what the different options are. I think I have it set up. It's about $7 and change. You get like 5 bottles, 5 or 7 bottles. You know, it's always good to have more than one. At the moment, I don't know where the other 2. My set had been a set of 3. I don't know where the other two are now, so I guess it's good that I got 3 of them because I still have one at least. They're not, this is not like some real fancy. It's if you're looking at it going, oh, that's pretty simple looking, inexpensive, then you've nailed it dead on. That's what it is. It's a little pump spray bottle. What people use these things for, besides what I've just laid out, who knows? I don't know. I basically use it for anything, I'd imagine. I mean, the pump is big enough on it that there is no misfires. I will say that. I was wondering at first what would happen if I put a large enough amount of baking soda in, because I am not a chemical expert. I didn't know how that would act on the pump after a while. I have been using this particular bottle for about a year now. Now, I don't use it all the time. The best scenario is that you don't have to use it, okay? But at the price of them, it's worth having around, in my opinion. So, now you know all about 2-ounce pump spray bottles and what they are used for. I do hope you all are well. I will be returning on Tuesday with a video that you may be interested in. It is related to what Tuesdays are for. It is something that interested me. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.